Hi, I'm Michael from Ponds by Michael Wheat, and this is a series of videos I'm doing on Oase equipment. So these ones are the Oase Bitron Premiums. Excellent bit of kit. We fit these on most projects. UV sterilisers do a few different jobs. So one of the jobs they do is they destroy everything at the DNA level that passes them. So they'll kill bacteria, they'll kill suspended algae, and they basically help keep the water clear. It's probably one of the most important things we actually fit on the whole system, whether that's a swimming pond or a koi pond or any kind of pond really. Now there isn't really lots that go wrong with the equipment, but I'll just talk through a few things. So on here we've got the power buttons to turn them on and off, so you can turn them on and off individually. Okay, so what can happen is sometimes you can get water in these, and then sometimes that will stop them from working, so that's just one thing to bear in mind. And then pretty much apart from that, these are made to go outside, so they're weatherproof, and being stainless steel actually really helps, because what it means is the water reflects off the stainless steel, the UV side reflects off the stainless steel, and that helps basically destroy even more, makes them even more efficient. So one really important thing is to make sure that they are switched off. Okay, the pump is switched off, because if not, as soon as I open this, the water will just come out. Okay, and even though we've had a bit of rain today, I'm not particularly excited about getting wet, so I would prefer it if it doesn't do that. I have double checked and it's not going to do that. So UV bulbs tend to last 9,000 hours, okay, and that's work at maximum ability. So they have a little window on them that shows you if the bulb's on or off, okay, and you'll see it'll just glow blue if it's on. Now the trouble is the UV bulbs can last actually a long time, maybe even 3 or 4 years. It looks like they're on and they're working, but actually they're not efficient. So my recommendation is, if you actually change them every single April, that means that they're most efficient when they need to be working, when it's warm, and by the end of the year, when the bulb's tailing off, not working as efficiently, it doesn't matter so much because they're not needed so much. The other really key important things that UVs help with is they help sterilise the water. Now they're not sterilisers technically, and Oase would say that, but they do help sterilise it. So basically any bacterial things like E. coli, for example, swimmer's ear, all them kind of bacterial things, as they pass through the UV, it does kill them. So for me, the only way to build a swimming pond to give it any kind of safety is to install it with a UV. Now, if your swimming pond has got gravel bed systems in, deep gravel beds, it's not advisable to put a UV on, because what it will do is it will actually destroy the bacteria in the gravel bed system. Fortunately, with the way we build them, is actually our nitrogen cycle happens in the filter in an area you can maintain easily. So in our systems, it doesn't matter. So if you have got a gravel bed system swimming pond, you'd like to put UVs on, then maybe it would be a good idea to get me to come out and do a survey, and then I'll be able to tell you how we would retrofit our equipment onto it. So in terms of maintenance, there is a bit of maintenance that needs doing, and it's the changing of the bulb and the cleaning of the glass. So there's a little button on the side, a little blue button. You press that button in, you twist it, and it comes up like so. Okay, now to change the UV bulb, all you have to do is undo the screw. This then screws off, you pull the glass down, and you can take the bulb out and put it in. It's all really simple, because all you got to do is just undo that screw. Now the screw actually just holds it in place in that little gap there. So as you undo the screw, you turn it round, and then you just need to put it back in when you're done, and that tells you you've got it in the right place. So some old UV systems are a bit of a pain to do, because unfortunately the glass is really hard to get off, but the good thing about these is it's quite simple. Now getting them back on can be a little bit tricky. The key thing is, it shouldn't be difficult to get it back on. It should sit on perfectly. If it's not sat on perfectly, you haven't got it on right. Sometimes it takes a few goes to get it right. So I've got it there sat quite nicely. So it looks like I might get this right first time, which I can tell you now is unheard of. So let's see if I got it right. Clicks, it's on. Okay, so I've got it clicked in, the button's there clicked in, I have done it right first time. I mean, I could put it down to all my years of experience or absolute blind luck. I think blind luck is probably more where I'm at. So that's your Oase UV system. Fantastic for swimming ponds, fantastic for any kind of pond really. And it not only does it help the water be safer, it helps the water be clearer, gives great clarity of water, and is an absolute must for me for any swimming pond project that you might have. Okay, I'm Michael Wheat from Ponds by Michael Wheat. Thank you.